Hello everyone, Julia here, hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. And in today's video I want to show you how I was using my monthly and weekly inserts from Travelers Company last year, so these are from 2024. And I posted pictures of these journals on my Instagram, but I haven't shown a full flip through of these journals in the end of the year. So I want to do it now, and also will show you my new weekly journal. So I've been using this weekly and monthly inserts, I think, for 3 or 4 years now. And I really like this format. I get this every year, and first I will show you this monthly journal, and this year is the first year, 3 or 4 years, that I didn't get this one simply because I have a very similar monthly layout in my planner. And I just didn't want to have two journals which are kind of exactly the same. So this year I don't have a monthly insert, but I have a weekly insert, which I will show you later. So first I want to show you a quick flip through of this one, this monthly insert that I used last year. I used this mainly as my calendar, kind of like an overview of different things happening during the months, like basically some appointments, trips, concerts, and also marked here shop updates and things like that. So basically different dates like this, also birthdays and stuff like that. And I really liked to decorate this monthly insert, this monthly pages, and basically this year the only reason for me to get this insert would be the decorating part, because I really liked this part. I really liked to prepare the next month in the end of the month and just pick some stickers and decorate this page, but I decided that I won't do it this year because I already have a monthly layout in my planner. And so yeah, these are how my monthly pages looked last year. In February I went to Italy last year, to Rome here this week, so I decorated everything with some Italian stickers. And some months are more full than the others. March was quite busy, like really many concerts and trips and stuff like that. I also marked here if, for example, I went to the cinema or if I went to a cafe with my husband, like kind of for a cafe date or dinner in the restaurant and things like that. So basically an overview of different things happening during the months. Mainly, I think mainly it's still trips and concerts, but also some personal appointments and yeah, some things like that. And June was also very busy month. I think in June I spent at home maybe like 6 days in total. So almost the whole month I was somewhere away, traveling or on some concerts or festivals. July was also quite busy, and I used here some of the Moomin stickers that I got in Finland. This grumpy Moomin sticker that I really love. Here I already started to use autumn stickers, some Halloween, and mostly I used here the stickers that I made for my Etsy shop. Not only, but mostly. I think it was one of my favorite journals, kind of, to try out new stickers that I made. Yeah, so this is December already. I didn't put in anything in January because I usually use this only like during the year, like January to December, but in January I already switched to a new one. In this case I didn't switch to a new monthly insert from Travelers Company, but still I didn't use this January page, and I'm pretty sure that I still will come back to this insert again sometime, maybe next year, maybe in a few years. I really like it, but this year I just have a different notebook with a very similar layout, so I'm not using monthly insert this year. And this is my weekly insert, second half of 2024, and I already have a flip through of the first half of 2024, so I will leave a link to that video. But this one is from July to December, and this was my memory keeping journal, like basically a good moments of each day in very short form, like basically kind of like a bullet points, so different moments that I wanted to remember, like some small things that happened during the day that brought me joy. So yeah, I just wrote here everything what came to my mind. Sometimes it was repetitive for a few days, but it doesn't bother me at all. If it was something that I liked, something that I enjoyed, then it's okay, even if it's repetitive. So here I have different things like journaling time, or some happy mail from a friend that I received on that day, or a stationery order, or dinner with my husband, or a walk in the park, for example, or a cafe date, or basically anything, like whatever happened during the day that I really enjoyed. Also, if I was working on some new stickers, for example, and made some new cute stickers, or Patreon mail, or like whatever it is. Sometimes it also was about my trips, like in a very short form. If it was a week or day or a few days that I was traveling, then I also filled this kind of a short recap of the day from the trip. I did that already afterwards when I was back home, but still I decided that I want to have everything in this insert and like not to skip those days. And usually it didn't take me a very long time, even if I had to catch up. Like, so if I'm at home, then usually I fill this in the evening or maybe on the next day. But when I'm traveling, I don't take this with me, so I fill it then when I'm already back home. But it doesn't take very long time to catch up on this, even if I skipped a whole week or even a few weeks. It's still quite fast because I don't write a lot. Also here in this insert I used a lot of stickers that I made for my shop as well. I was kind of trying them out, but not only, there are many different stickers and tapes and stamps, and sometimes I also tried some new stationery that I got. If I got some happy mail or stationery order, then I could stick something in this journal right away and try it out. Yeah, but I really like this kind of memory keeping, this form of journaling, of memory keeping. This works really good for me, and I've been doing this already for a few years in exactly this format, and this year I also have an insert like this, and I will continue to do it because it's always very fun for me to decorate the pages and also to capture those little details about each day. Some moments of joy and peace and quiet. It's very fun to flip through this journals and then see what I was doing during the week. I really like that this is like a whole week on one spread, so you can see what you were up to during this week. And stickers and things that I sticked here mostly are not related to what was happening during the day. I didn't try to match anything, it's just basically to decorate my pages a bit. Sometimes it could be something matching, but most of the time no, mostly it's just some random stickers that I wanted to use during this week. And you can definitely see a change of seasons in this journal, so I like to use seasonal stickers. So in the end I have here lots of winter and Christmas stickers here. In October some Halloween stickers, and in autumn also many autumn stickers, and in the beginning of this journal it's still summer, so there are mainly summer stickers, which makes sense. And sometimes, for example, if it's about some trip, then I used here some travel stickers and tapes, like here for example. I think this was a week in Germany before going to Wacken. This was a week of a festival, so here is like everything festival related. And here I was in Belgium, so I have a few Belgium stickers here. So sometimes it can be something matching to what was happening, but most of the time it's just some cute animals, nature, or just some fun stickers that I really like to use. And yeah, this is a second half of 2024. And this year I have exactly the same approach again and the same insert. So I got my weekly inserts, weekly vertical. I really like the vertical layout. So here is the second half, July to December. I already decorated this title page and the cover already. It's already ready for second half of the year, and this is the first half of the year, January to June. And I showed some pictures of this, I think, already on my Instagram, but I think most of the pages I still want to take photos of and also post on my Instagram. So I will show you a quick flip through of the pages from this year. I think sometime when this insert is finished in the end of June or in July, I will show a full flip through of it, but now I just can show you those first pages that I already have in here. And yeah, as you can see, it's exactly the same approach, basically just some cute stickers and tapes and different random things. And sometimes it's more writing, sometimes it's more stickers and decorations, it depends. And this is not finished yet. This was my trip to Lithuania, Latvia and Poland, and I didn't finish this yet. I just put a few stickers here and also here, so like this part is not finished yet, and I think I will sit down on the weekend and will just write down everything what I want here, but all the rest I think is pretty much up to date. And as you can see, this is March already, so you also can see the change of seasons here. Again, here is still many winter stickers and yeah, something cozy, wintry, and here is already full on spring. This was the last week. On 17th of March, it's a St. Patrick's Day, and I don't really celebrate it. I am not Irish, but I really like Irish culture in general. I like Guinness, I like Irish pubs. So usually on this day my husband and I go to Irish pub for a dinner, and we did it this year as well. And I made some St. Patrick's Day themed stickers. It was a request from one of my customers. And I made this cute stickers, so I also used them in my journal. And this is current week, it's just started, so yeah, I also made some new stickers yesterday actually, these cute animals, and this was for my friend, for her project, but I think later I will add this to my shop as well, because I really like how they turned out. They're so cute and I really like the colors, so I used them to decorate this week. So as you can see, sometimes I prepare something already in advance and can decorate a little bit in advance. I think I still will add some small details here and there during the week, but I already have a few decorations. Sometimes I don't do it, sometimes I just add something to this particular day that I am writing about, and then just slowly add more stuff during the week, so it always depends. But yeah, rather often I use the stickers from the same sticker sheet, or like two kind of matching sticker sheets, that in the end it looks cohesive and like there is kind of some theme going on the spread, but also not always. Sometimes it's just something random. One side can be one thing, another side can be something completely different. So yeah, it always depends. I don't plan these spreads in advance. I just use whatever I feel like it on that particular day when I am doing it. So yeah, some pages are more cohesive than others. Some are kind of random, but I really like it, and I like that it doesn't take much time to fill these pages. It's always like 5 minutes maximum just to quickly write down something about the day and maybe put a sticker or two. If I'm in the mood, I can decorate a little bit more and add something already like kind of in advance, like I did here. Like all this I did yesterday, so if I'm in the mood I can do that, but sometimes it's just like maybe 5 minutes or so. So these are my weekly and monthly inserts from Traveler's Company. I hope this video was interesting for you and inspiring, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next videos. Bye!